I'm Marcus, first-year student at Ithaca College. I was a little nervous about starting out at IC, but I participated in summer orientation and got to meet a lot of cool students as well as learn a lot about the college that I didn't know. I signed up to participate in the Jump Start and got accepted to Lead-In, where I was able to learn more about what type of leader I am. There was a lot going on right at the beginning of the year, which helped me meet other students and explore how I could get involved this year. The Alana barbecue was probably the most fun thing I checked out during fall welcome. Besides the great food, they had a DJ and there were tons of people there. I also checked out the student organization fair on September 2nd, which I had heard about at Jumpstart. My roommate and I were encouraged by one of our professors to see the first-year diversity speaker, Maura Cullen. She helped me think a lot about how to respect and learn from other students at IC, which has been really helpful. Towards the end of September, I started to look around at the different clubs that I learned about through the student organization fair and decided that since I've always been really interested in service and giving back, I'd join IC Habitat for Humanity. Since I spend a lot of time doing OSEMA events and programs, I had some ideas for how to stay involved in the spring. I made it a point to sign up for a bunch of workshops through the Student Leadership Institute. The SLI is great because it offers a variety of ways for me to take on new leadership skills. I'm thinking I'll attend a few Leading Self workshops towards the end of the year and start working on my certificate in that area. After I attend a few Ithaca Achievement Program meetings last fall, I got in the program, and now I've been attending a lot of events that OSEMA staff organizes, especially Cultural Theme Month series. I was able to make it at least 2 events for Latino Heritage Month, Native American Month, Black History Month, and Focus Asia Month. I had no idea that the winters in Ithaca are so cold and endless, but one really cool program I participated in was the Leadership Weekend. We went off campus for 2 days and did a variety of skill building activities around different areas of leadership. I've made a ton of friends and gotten a good grasp of the things I can do through OSEMA. I'm looking forward to going to IC Kickback at the end of the semester to listen to some music and chill before I have to get ready for finals.
Even though summer went by so incredibly fast, a part of me couldn't wait for it to end. My name is Christy, and my first year of college at IC was so amazing I couldn't wait to see what sophomore year had to offer. Since I had great people who helped make my first year experience so awesome, I should probably step up and help new students after me feel the same thing. I became a Jumpstart leader alongside many of my friends. I was able to come back to campus early and really put in some quality time with some of the new IC community members. While that momentum of giving back was still rolling, I applied to be an IAP mentor. The Ithaca Achievement Program meant so much to me as an incoming Alana student that I couldn't resist the opportunity. I have about 5 mentees and we all love IC, salsa music, horror movies, and watching Scandal. One night I attended an IC After Dark event with my friends and had one of the best nights ever. I asked the OSEMA staff person in charge if she needed help in the future with any of the events, and I soon joined IC After Dark as a volunteer, and my nights soon filled up with new friends and great entertainment. Oh, I almost forgot about my induction to the Oracle Honor Society. Since I maintained a pretty high GPA during freshman year, I was invited to accept membership with the top 10% of students in my school. My parents freaked and posted it on Facebook. I attended the cross-cultural leadership retreat and really learned how identity can shape leadership and how we engage with each other. This inspired me to be more active on campus around issues of social justice. To kick off the spring semester, I attended the MLK Day celebration. My favorite part was when the first-year Martin Luther King scholars did an amazing presentation about what they learned on their civil rights tour. I also had the opportunity to volunteer down in the Ithaca community. Instead of heading to the beach for spring break, I took advantage of the alternative spring break trip to Virginia, where I completed a service project with some of my fellow IC students. I learned so much about the community I was serving and had a great time. In March, I participated in the Women in Leadership Experience held in Seneca Falls, New York. My professional network really grew as I was introduced to new students and professionals determined to lead in a diverse world. IC Kicks Back is a big end-of-the-year event that everyone looks forward to. Since I loved my IC After Dark experience, I decided to volunteer. Sophomore year was beyond belief. I have the selfies to prove it.
Hey, my name is Jordan and I just completed my junior year at Ithaca College. I've learned so much this year, and what I will remember most are all of my experiences I had through the OSEMA office. Before my junior year began, I was honored to be selected as an orientation leader and help first-year students get excited for Ithaca College. This experience helped prepare me to be a student leadership consultant. I worked on a variety of projects such as writing the Ithaca Insider newsletter for first-year students and helping student organization officers learn how to get funding. I was even in charge of the OSEMA Twitter and Instagram accounts. My experiences during my sophomore year inspired me to further my social justice involvement and to become a diversity peer educator. I had the pleasure of presenting workshops on identity, privilege, and social justice issues to students in the residence halls, as well as to the students through the Leading in a Diverse World track in the Student Leadership Institute. One of my favorite experiences I had this year was being an officer at the Student Activities Board. I planned a variety of events, including acoustic music performances and comedy nights in the IC Square. Before the spring semester began, my fellow MLK scholars and I went to Ecuador for our international trip. We explored the culture and I did research to compare healthcare politics and practices. I was selected to present my research project at the Wayland Academic Symposium. It was a great experience to share what I learned. The icing on the cake this year was being selected to receive the Peggy Ryan Williams Award for Academic and Community Leadership. I felt honored that my involvement on campus and in the community was recognized along with my academic achievements. I cannot thank OSEMA enough for all of the amazing learning opportunities I had this year.
Hi, I am Claudia and I'm finishing my senior year at IC. Throughout my time here, I have been able to get involved with various leadership opportunities. This year, I had the distinct pleasure of representing the student body by leading them as their Student Government Association president. In this role, my goal was to create positive change for the campus and make sure the student voice was heard. Senior year is a special one at IC. This year, I got to celebrate with my classmates at various events for seniors. I got to attend the senior class barbecue, and I even competed in this year's Mr. and Miss Ithaca competition that's hosted by the senior class cabinet. It was a great way to kick off homecoming weekend. One thing that OSEMA has taught me is the value of service. I've been to multiple service Saturdays and alternative break trips during my 4 years here. These experiences have led me to make service a key experience in my post-undergraduate career. Next year, I plan to work for a service-oriented nonprofit organization where I get to put my leadership skills to work in the real world. One of the events I will always remember was Senior Splash, when we all jumped into the Dillingham fountains. I also enjoyed celebrating commencement weekend with my friends at the Ilana Senior Reception. I've been involved as a student leader since my first year at IC when I joined SGA as a senator, participated in the first year cabaret, and attended several leadership retreats. I continue to be involved in all 4 years, taking on increasing leadership roles each year. I am honored that I was selected as a recipient of the Campus Life Award. I got to celebrate this award with my mentors, friends, and family, and I cannot thank OSEMA enough for providing many of the opportunities that allowed me to be a leader at Ithaca College. I am ready for all my adventures after graduation.